大家好啊！歡迎就底嚟到 Desmond 邊緣直播玩福爾摩斯啊！係啊，平時直播都會喺深夜半夜嘅時候喺度直播玩 game， 係跟住今日呢，就提早咗好多喺晏晝度直播。咁啊，冇咩點解嘅，就係因為咁啱今日比較得閒，晏晝比較得閒，又冇咩特別嘢要做，係啦。咁啊，啱啱條配音片亦都出咗啦，係啦。咁既然冇乜嘢做，咁啊 TC 咧應該就翻緊工嘅。咁我晏啲都翻工嘅，咁我係喺翻工之前就做下直播先咯，係啦。咁啊隻 game 都要繼續玩下嘅，有2日冇玩，係。咁啊，今日繼續嚟查案啦，查翻呢個人啊，我都唔記得叫咩名啊，好快已經唔記得佢哋叫咩名啦。喺做直播之前，我都有上過一陣間嘅，上過陣間咧就喺附近咧行下咧，又揾到即係又開咗另一單案，唔知關唔關事啦，可能支線嘅案件啊，咩小提琴被偷啊，幫我揾小提琴，係啦，咁我唔理住啦，我哋翻去最主線呢個位先，咁咧係啦，就我哋原本咧係要揾一個叫做希歐多爾吉爾登嘅人。幫即係去揾佢媽媽，即係查我自己媽媽嘅死嘅。跟住後來揾到佢之後咧，發現原來佢已經死咗啦。咁條線索就斷咗啦。但係咁都要查嘅。咁啊呢個時候就先幫呢位叫邊個啊？呢個死者嘅屋企人咧。查下佢爸爸究竟係點死嘅啦，咁樣。咁我而家就周圍揾下線索。如果唔知道呢一集發生咩事嘅，可以睇翻上一集嘅。
Who's a cute bird？
好，睇下呢度有啲咩特別嘢先。
She packed as much as she could carry.
有本書，咩書？呢啲童話故事書。
False idols, sounds utterly dreary.
假偶像。貴，咦？有張相喎。
The same dull poses on all romantic photographs.
唔計啊！原來呢個係唔計係線索之一。你咩做？喐唔到咯喎！真係睇翻呢張相，後邊有嘢。
So idyllic. Enjoy your happily ever after before it stales.
Hey, Sherry, we need to talk. You found false idols. We need to find the remaining 2.
What does bazooka even mean? Would this paper be good for anything but blowing one's nose on?
They're not rubbish, Sherry. There's something more. I'm serious.
Very well. I doubt it'll be worth it, but I will find them for you, John.
You'll thank me later. They're some of the most imaginative books I've ever read.
What did you say?
Speaking aloud helps me think.
冇啦，見到我自言自語，係啦，之所以點解佢話我無啦啦喺度自言自語，喺度口噏噏講啲嘢，就係因為其實呢個 George 咧係福爾摩斯想像出嚟嘅人嚟嘅，即係佢唔係真實嘅幻想出嚟嘅朋友，但係時不時都會好似對呢個幻想出嚟嘅朋友咧會講嘢啊咁樣，算係另一個自己嘅思考咯。咁啊，睇下呢度仲有啲咩未睇？咦，呢度係有啲嘢。
A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
Okay. 咁啊，呢度應該都冇咩特別嘅線索，佢又唔知點解擋住你啊入到去咯。嗰啲櫃都唔閂好，啲衫唔知點飛晒出嚟。咁啊，我哋去第二邊睇睇。呢邊冇嘢，去唔到。睇先，我記得好似仲有兩個門嘅。呢度啱啱頭先係嚟過嘅。呢邊咧，呢邊未嚟過。有一嚿圈圈，睇下先。褪色嘅皮革，
The nicest spot in the
古
room.
冚速爛，使用
Mr. Gilden spent hours of his life right here.
Staring at an elephant's backside. What a wonderful life.
OK， 長期中意喺呢度坐喺度望住個大笨象嘅屎忽，係樣嚟形容呢件事。張相喎，睇下先。
Mother. It's nice to see her young and smiling. Mother.
哦，呢個就係佢媽
It's
媽，
nice to see
即係
her
佢
young and
哋
smiling.
當其時我有合照過。
From before Mycroft was born. Our family loves to prod at the past.
Holmes's desire to rake up the past is
一次
hereditary.
遠征1848年，呢度有啲咩？
What's so special about this place? Another elephant?
睇下先，呢度咧係咩嚟嘅？
A partnership annulled with a single stroke of a pen.
已經冇佢撳嘅咯喎。喐可以移過少少，睇下有做啲咩睇。但好似好盡，移唔到好多位，即係都喺呢個範圍裏邊嘅啦，一定。
What's so special about this place? Another elephant?
冇嘢嘅。啲相咧？ 呢啲字咧睇唔到，唔關事。嘅？咦？呢個咩嚟？
A catchy title. I should take a photograph of the plans. I don't want to carry them around.
哦，哇，都幾難。影張相先，啊，好啲，影靚啲。啊，唔夠喎，個角度奇奇怪怪。 咁樣 ，OK。其實呢個人都應該係啲大笨象嘅愛好者係嘛？匠人科爾多納紀事報1875年，一名55歲嘅當地婦人咧，西奧多吉爾登咧，向一個巡演由馬戲團購買咗一隻印度嘅大笨象。咁啊，吉爾登先生表示咧，呢個係一個好好嘅機會。 喺呢個島上面咧，係冇人比佢更加適合為呢個大笨象提供一個舒適嘅屋企。咁 呢個高貴嘅生物嘅咩啊？呢個係一咩者以是者頭講緊乜啊？呢度係呢一隻大笨象，係呢隻高貴嘅生物裏邊嘅伊甸園嚟嘅啊。OK， 大概明白，但係啲奇奇怪怪嘅字眼。咁啊，亦都唔會再有人將佢同啲小丑就混埋喺同一個帳篷入邊啦。咁由而家開始咧，佢將係我嘅同伴，我嘅第二個孩子，我都會保護佢唔受傷害。所以千祈唔好有妒忌心。科爾多納嘅各位，我係你哋最好嘅市民。只有時間能夠證明咧，呢個係咪為呢個仲夏夜裏邊最瘋狂嘅舉動？住喺附近嘅科爾多納精英呢，就得知呢個消息之後就十分之震驚，而且仲聽到嗰隻野獸呢可怕嘅叫聲。但係佢哋不得不接受科爾多納呢最有權勢嘅人嘅古怪行為。而家我哋終於可以講啦，即使島上面最有錢嘅人都需要忍受嘅麻煩，同我哋普通人冇咩分別。
His second child, an apparent son and heir, I'd say.
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
咁啊，呢度應該冇咩特別嘢啊，睇得七七八八啦。睇下另一邊先。呢度啱啱嚟過。另一邊門我記得可以。呢邊門係開唔到，呢邊都係開唔到。咁啊，另一邊門咧，呢個門係出去啦，冇㗎咯噃。係咯，呢個要睇嘅已經睇晒，睇嘅睇晒啦。呢度睇下有冇嘢問。提供證據喎，有嘢要問佢喎。睇下啲咩要問佢先。問下佢呢個。
I found this. Who's this young lad next to you? Your faithful knight?
Paul. He's my pirate.
係保羅。
Not really a pirate. I just call him that. It probably sounds very silly.
Your secret is safe in my hands. Does Paul work somewhere? What is his surname?
His name is Paul Perks. He and his yacht Whirlpool are the champions of the Salacia Yacht Club. He sails there. I'll show you where it is on the map if you need to meet him.
係咪終於可以去呢個俱樂部嗰度揾
That
佢
will
啦？
be a first. I prefer dry land. And so does my suit. These bags of yours, it looks as if you've packed your entire room. Were you planning on going somewhere?
My partner and I, we wanted a change, a fresh start abroad. But now I have to stay here. Here, an orphan.
OK。睇下佢仲有咩講。
I don't have any thoughts on this.
佢有冇？
A Swift, is this name familiar to you? Your father had it removed from this plan.
Oh, that's Arthur Swift. I've seen him a couple of times here. He works with my father in the old city, digging up something ancient.
He is an archaeologist?
That's the word, yes. But to be truthful, I really don't think Mr. Swift is fit to be one. I've just learnt a lot about archaeology from my favourite book series. Oh, they are page-turners.
Inspirational, I'm sure, but would you happen to know where this Mr. Swift might be found?
I don't. But perhaps you can find out somewhere. My father's work with him is all official. Lots of boring legal papers with signatures and stuff.
OK， 咁啊應該冇咩。
How can you
仲有一個
read
可以
something like
講
this? It's hard to swallow, and that's not due to the hard cover.
You're hardly serious. Any library without Nabe and Laura is incomplete. If you can read, then these books are an absolute must. Love and adventure. They're about life.
Oh, I wasn't aware that exploding pyramids were a part of daily life on Cordona.
You haven't seen life, so you might try reading about it at least.
OK， 已經得到3個線索啦，跟住可以應該諗啲 嘢嘅。呢度都已經冇咩特別啦，睇過啦呢度。我哋睇下思考殿堂有啲乜嘢，有啲新嘢追加嘅偶像。有關於馬戲團買咗個大笨象，即係個大笨象係點嚟嘅 ？OK， 案中鍍金嘅龍，象牙肉。而家有好幾樣呢啲可能要去揾嘅線索。George 我哋揾到華萊士德蘭姆所著嘅巴祖克三部曲，哇！要揾呢本書啊，應該暫時唔知點樣揾到。好，我睇下呢度有啲咩3樣線索啫喎。棚屋破壞。唔係呢3個線索應該都匹配唔到嘅，係咯。咁啊應該暫時都係唔得住。我哋繼續睇下附近有啲乜嘢線索啦。象牙房。
I can always recognize the spirit of a true artist.
需唔需要再調查？呢度睇下仲有冇啲咩遺留嘅線索先。
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
暫時我都係。都睇七七八八。
He was certainly under pressure.
嚇，係喎！呢間屋係到而家暫時
Hog Heaven.
係入唔到去住，有冇機會可以入去咧？佢話呢度睇地圖咧，佢度應該好明顯，應該仲有啲線索係未揾晒出嚟嘅。雖然我唔知齊唔齊啊，但應該仲有啲位可以觸發對話，跟住可以講下嘢。但暫時未睇到。
This young lady has a childish interest for her age.
Gosh, what a mansion.
大笨象，但呢啲門都係門口，但係遮撚住又唔俾入。
I can't think of anything else right now.
咦？呢個？原來呢度仲有喎。
A relatively functional choice to replace the finger.
取代手指嘅功能。呢樣係香水嚟，我嚟噴香水。
Oh, the pungent stench of an animal.
哇！
Did Theodore seek some pink elephants
佢
with
攞
this?
啲笨象嘅身上某啲味去整成一啲香水噴落自己身度。1868年。
I think Miss Gilden has barely matured.
877年。
I think they were closer than you and me, John.
I'm hurt.
喂，收集晒啦。啱啱睇完嗰度之後，你睇呢度仲有冇嘢講？有啊，又有。問埋呢個。
And, which part of the elephant is in here? It's quite pungent.
Oh, that.
哦
It's
果然
elephant sweat. Father believed that it might replace traditional ambergris.
Well, that's true entrepreneur spirit.
一小瓶香水。仲有喎。
It's chilling to think the monster.
本來可能係啲咩更加嘔心嘅嘢，我唔知道係入邊係啲咩。咦？如果要揾佢鑑定嘅話，係咪要去嗰啲咩？不過可能要揾一揾保羅呢條友先。真係得3個。
Monster is free.
She packed as much as she could carry. A commendable effort to barricade the windows.
未收集晒咯，咪佢 fit 我未收集啊？佢 fit 我未收集晒咩？可能啊。
Looks eccentric and smells eccentric.
係咯，睇睇啦。
Quite the spectrum. From the history of the Roman Empire to conspiracy theories of the French Revolution.
喂，收集啦，佢終於收集完啦。頂。仲有冇啊？冇啊嘛？你寫到明已經咩㗎啦噃？係咯，係啦。 咁啊，跟住我哋首先係去揾呢個叫保羅入邊嘅人，保羅派克斯揾咗呢條友先，因為佢喺個俱樂部度嘅話，即係呢個。 咩船具俱樂部？我哋去呢度揾一揾佢先，睇下有冇啲咩嘢，因為佢有機會係當時嘅目擊證人。行錯路。啲買家具。
Landscapes and portraits. Fine. My goods will brighten up your house.
唉，買。哦，唔夠錢。
Enjoy your purchase.
How do you do?
今次應該入到去啩？但我都冇顯示任何黃金嘅嘢，問下啲路人先。
Help me, please.
That's a question I
Oh,
can
okay.
answer.
遊艇俱樂部嘅成員咧提到，保羅錯過咗上午嘅比賽，早上冇人見到佢，佢可能喺遊艇俱樂部南邊嘅工作坊。南邊嘅工作坊。即係呢度啊？你咧？
Excuse me, just one question.
No, sir. I don't know anything about that.
佢唔知，即係其實係咪就係呢度啊？咦？原本呢度有條友喺度整船，問下佢哋兩個先，係咪？
May I ask you something?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
This isn't working.
Is this
We might
familiar
need
to
a
you?
different tack.
I can't help you with that, sir.
南方。
Can I ask you a question?
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
你咧？
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir.
Time to check your who, what, and what, Sherry. Who are you asking? About what and dressed as what?
好，仲有涼亭呢邊。佢哋兩個都唔關事啊！咦？點解涼亭係有兩條友喺度傾偈？我而家坐咗嚟呢度。南方。唔係喎，冇見到有呗。邊度去工作坊？誒，啱啱唔見咗，唔見佢哋啊！大家又見到佢哋嘅。啊，係咪呢道門啊？果然係雪工房。
Bloodied bandages. Has someone been hurt?
誒，果然呢個人就係一個
Where would a champion hide a
目擊
key?
證人啊！
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
It should have a warning to cover your ears. We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in here.
Sails of
So
hatred. I
unseen.
suppose there is something for everyone, including champions.
Who knew archaeology could be so exciting?
Exciting is certainly a
揾到
word.
本書啦。
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
喂，你做乜嘢咧？入邊游水？啲咦？新圖
champion's whirlpool. Pools bread and butter.
好似未見佢，唔知去咗邊。
Bloodied bandages. Someone been hurt?
好啦，不如可以再上。呢笪係乜鬼嚟啊？哦，有一笪咁嘅嘢喎。查完啲嘢之後就入咗嚟呢度。即係用呢啲油嘅，咁有咩特別咧？喺呢度先。漩渦號嘅門牌。咁線索暫時呢度斷咗，應該都唔知去咗邊咧。漩渦號門牌。
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
仲有冇嘢？望多一陣，如果冇嘅話，就試下問下出邊嗰啲路人，睇下識唔識得呢樣嘢。應該就冇啦。你識唔識啦？
Is this familiar to you?
Excuse me? What? I'm not sure I know.
Can I ask you a question?
I can't help you with that, sir.
冇啊。你咧？
Help me, please.
I can't help you with that, sir.
Could you help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
Nice to see you.
OK， 其實應該仲有啲嘢。
Hey.
走咗喎，嗰兩條友，即係入到嚟，又出翻嚟嘅，嚇嚇嚇 What the fuck？ 你可以穿過嚟，喺度入唔到去啦。兜過嚟呢邊。咩啊呢度？呢度冇嘢嘅。我睇呢度係咪應該有啲文書記錄？可能似係要揾下啲文書嘢。頭先企喺上面。誒，呢度有個釘嘅喎。哦，回關呢房裏邊冇人，頭先睇唔到嘅原來。有啲咩啊？呢度經常使用嘅布滿鐵釘。最近移動過嘅。
I hope Paul is more skilled at yachting than he is at hiding keys.
我頂啊！收埋條匙喺呢度，咁趣致嘅。
Bloodied bandages.
有血嘅布。
To earn big, you have to spend big.
Okay. 封信入邊有個威脅，呢個愚蠢嘅鄉巴佬，鄉下佬，你以為你可以從我嘅屋企人身上拎到啲油水啊？定係你想從我呢度偷錢啊？定抑或係想要利用我嘅女？今日結束嘅時候，你嘅職業生涯亦都會一齊結束。我最後警告你，如果你唔合作嘅話，你就會發現自己咩都做唔到。吉爾登
Mr. Gilden wasn't afraid to get his hands dirty.
原來都有啲動機嘅。
Old betting slips. Paul always bets on Whirlpool. One victory after another.
Title 100。
An interesting place for a message to a champion. Additional earnings to sweeten the victory.
OK， 可疑嘅字條。
An expensive set of tools for woodwork. An amateur wouldn't know how to use these. Shipbuilding, shipwright's tricks. Sail weaving.
咩嚟㗎？花。
A box full of darts. Each has a needle and can be loaded with drugs.
哦，保羅的飛鏢盒。好，睇晒。
Too ordinary a room for a champion. There's no incentive to put in any effort.
睇下先，而家又有多一個啦。西奧多威脅保羅。呢個可能同神秘人有關係。致命打擊。唔啱啊！佢哋都係匹配唔到嘅。保存得非常之好。有冇啲咩特別嘢呢？
Bloodied bandages.
睇咗啦，睇咗啦。呢度應該冇咩特別啩，仲有喎。有咩用嘅？比賽時候照顧你。喺漩渦號房間裏邊，落住燈還發現咗張好易嘅字條。哦！大家扮咗一嘢，嚇死我！咩事啊？漩渦號，睇呢樣嘢。 佢仲有感嘆號，真，妖，真係未揾晒啦啲嘢，呢個。過唔到去喎呢度，因為仲有個地方，但係有個門係過唔到去。
A foghorn to navigate and warn others at sea.
We can become pirates and show them what should be stored in
呢
here.
度有嘢未睇到，茶罐味圖門。
Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. Undeniably psychotropes. Not for toothache, I think. A typical tea tin. I wonder what he has for biscuits.
交嚟。佢又多一個線索。未轉白色喎，應該仲有嘢。不過睇下線索呢度有冇嘢可以。用遊艇走私精神藥品，我哋會唔會可以將呢一個證據拎去警察嗰度？喂 ，what the fuck？
Hands off my possessions before you lose your fingers. Are you illiterate? The rules are written everywhere.
Ah, Mr. Perks, the cabin boy himself.
Champion, you mean?
突然間出現
I was right. You are illiterate. I think a couple of shiners might teach you. One last chance. Who are you?
Who are you？ 喂，吉爾問下呢個啦。
I'm Sherlock Holmes, a friend of our mutual acquaintance, Miss Imogen.
Look, you artichoke. Imogen has no friends. Except for me.
If you must try to insult people, it's
嗰
better
個
to know the
配音
meanings of the
點
words
解
that you're
咁女
using.
性啊？係咪啊？
You
女性
fancy
配
you
嘅呢
could teach a
啲
sailor to
係冇
swear?
乜，
Go ahead. Show me how inventive you are.
好
Stand
似
still for a
一
moment.
個女性扮男性咁配音咁奇怪嘅配音，係咪已經冇其他配音員啦？做乜嘢佢隻手？想打鳩我？纏住繃帶嘅右手，報仇還是意外？跟住咧，平滑嘅喉結，係女性嚟㗎，咁即係本身原來都係女性嚟㗎呢個。佢只係一個打扮得好似男性嘅人。重重撞到某樣嘢，仲有啲咩啊？已發育嘅女性身體，寬大嘅臀部同大腿，我咁都可以察覺得到。佢將自己扮成男性嘅女性，佢利用男性嘅特權追求佢嘅個人目標。專業嘅女帆船，永遠佢係一個名無所謂嘅女帆，即使要付出代價，亦都唔會敷衍啲嘢。報仇還是意外？哇！究竟佢係一個專業嘅走私？走私嘅話，佢實都唔會好少有呢啲咁嘅咩運動類嘅商嘅，應該係專業嘅女帆船運動家啦。
I'm impressed by how well a woman can handle a yacht and endure so many hardships on the open sea. The revelation of your nature could well humiliate so many rich men here, not to mention how you have broken the rules. But I understand. You've done this to forge a real career in the sport. But tell me something. Has no one asked you why you don't grow a beard?
Shh! Have you been following me? You better not be wanting to end my career, because I swear you'll regret it if I get outed.
哇！但係真係太似男性
I'm
啦
sick
啩
of. Who's this
蒙面嘅
peacock?
呢條友？
Does he know who I am?
I definitely know who you are not. You're not a dictionary reader, at least. I wanted to see how you... pals interact with each other in your natural habitat. But I'm afraid I have to interfere.
哇！突然間要捉反，突然間喺呢度要戰鬥啊！
I'm coming.
佢哇！啊屌！
I couldn't miss the party.
Take a rest, my friend.
Take this!
哇！搞錯啊！啱啱先完成嗰個動作動畫嚟打鳩我。嘿，衝啊！
The snuff's ready.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
仲有入嚟啊！哇！咁都做？
Can overcome the brute now.
Take a rest, my friend.
Time to knock this guy out.
我唔明點解要打甩佢個口之後咧就會投降。
Don't cry, you'll live.
又入嚟！哇！喂喂，偷襲！
I couldn't miss the party. I couldn't miss the party.
哇！你喺度嘅？
It's all yours now.
啊屌！打唔中！喂！屌打唔中！好難練。
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You
Give him the pepper snuff.
又喺邊啊？
no more crime for you until next month.
唉，搞撚掂。
And there's no reward for risking our lives.
Paul's explanation will suffice.
嗰個保羅去撚咗邊？
Your fellow mariners have a strange way of showing hospitality.
They were not my friends.
Are you sure? I would rather risk my neck for someone who's at least honest and thankful.
Perhaps then don't enter someone's life and be so judgmental, pretending you're better than they are.
Then give me your perspective and allow me to see through your eyes. What were you doing this morning, Miss Perks?
Don't call me that. I'm a champion. I was sailing.
The other club members told me that you missed the race this morning. Do champions not need to practice?
You've talked with them already. No, I wasn't racing. I visited the doctor after that attack on me. And then I had to honor the deal with the bandits you just took care of.
I tried to tell you before, but your partners interrupted. Have you heard the news? Theodore Gilden is dead. Do you have anything to say?
Well, what a shock. To me, he was an angry old ogre. Good riddance. Was it Goliath that killed him? Did it crush him? Break his bones? Come on, tell me. I want all the details.
You have an unusual way of showing grief. Imogen wouldn't appreciate that. But yes, the animal could have been involved.
It's poetic in a way, isn't it? It takes a beast to kill a monster. I wish I could have been that elephant.
This business of yours, you should be more careful. Ruining your life at such a young age is ridiculous.
I am careful. Except for you, no one has noticed where I store the smuggled goods. If the police arrive, there's no link to me. It's common storage, not exclusively mine.
OK，有咩證據啊？呢個係
I don't know what you're suggesting.
呢個應該唔關
I'm
事啊。
clueless.
You
Yeah.
smuggle illicit psychotropes on your yacht. Not a delivery for the hospital, I'm sure.
Of course not. I've had to cut corners to earn some money. How might a person afford to pay for a yacht in an honest way? I don't know, although I'm smart. The buyers are my customers. Adults who are willing to pay for their pleasure, or weapons for jewels. Whatever they want me to deliver. Nothing criminal.
Well, it's your lucky day. I'm not here because of smuggling. Have you tasted this tea yourself?
I wouldn't have been a champion if I had used it. It's just a side business that keeps my career afloat. It's quite expensive to compete in yachting. Sometimes I cut corners.
Such as fixing Whirlpool yourself?
Exactly. And sometimes I just have to pay. That's how I earn money. I don't sell slaves or take the last mangear from a poor family.
OK，再睇下仲有咩？保羅嘅飛鏢盒啊，呢個應該都關佢事嘅。
Look what I found. A box full of darts.
Hey, that's mine.
I confiscated it. These darts appear to be filled with something. Poison? How powerful is it?
It's strychnine. Enough to instantly kill a small rodent. I haven't tried it on a human. Yet. I hope you know what you're doing.
Could it immobilize a larger animal, say, an elephant?
I've never tried. But I have wondered.
OK，一把唔知。睇下呢封信先。
It seems as though Theodore Gilden hung a sword of Damocles over your life and career. Were these only words or something more serious?
Check my forearm. Pulled muscles and bruises. Small cuts. Nothing that you could call serious.
I doubt that a man in his late 50s could wrestle you.
It wasn't him. He behaved like a rat and hired brutes. His boys tried to lock my hands behind my back, but I was faster and I escaped.
Was he so protective of his daughter, or was it your feminine secret that provoked him?
My guess is that he was protecting his property. As he saw it, he owned Imogen, and he treated her like a piece of furniture. He didn't want his daughter to be loved by anyone. What's more painful is that Theodore didn't allow me to love his daughter. Typical.
I'm not sure that your relationship with
really
Imogen
like
could be described as
呢
typical.
個人係
Are you afraid of a woman in trousers? Now that's typical of men.
Between yachts, darts, and notes from bandits, I've discovered many fascinating facts about you. But this, an installment of Nabe and Laura's adventures. Why did you sully your library with this?
It's a gift from Imogen. I didn't buy it. I might have turned a couple of pages, but nothing more. I swear.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt, but your literary taste has put you on my blacklist.
OK，再睇下呢個。
A charming picture. I've heard that champions do often pose with their trophies.
Cheeky. It is a lovely trophy, though. I'm sure you will agree.
What is it that you like most about her? Her naivety? Her father's money?
A somewhat difficult choice. Especially now that her father is out of the equation.
OK，
I'm clueless.
A. Swift. Are you familiar with this name? The gentleman had business with Mr.
Likely just another strange and wrinkled fellow like old Gilden was. Perhaps this swift person has a rhino, and they wanted to see which pet was stronger. In other words, I don't know who he is, but I bet he's crazy like Theodore.
I doubt that Cortona has ever boasted a battle arena for that size of mammal. You have an interesting imagination.
好，
Imogen doesn't strike me as an industrious young lady, so I find it strange that she was busy packing up all her belongings when Mr. Gilden died. That's some favorable wind in your sails, isn't it?
Is it so suspicious that a couple might embark on a trip? I wanted to thank her, so we planned to go traveling. A Theodore-free place, without elephants.
The timing of it is suspicious, however. Your lady friend becomes an orphan and heir, and there's a planned trip directly afterwards.
An improvised romantic dinner will never please a spoiled girl. A planned voyage might. It's not spur of the moment.
What can you tell me about the
哇
elephant?
好都
He's
幾多
smarter than
嘢
some people here, including his
Human.
owner. Although I feel he could be dangerous, no matter how much he's fed.
Why is that? Have you ever seen Goliath attack anyone?
Well, not exactly. But I saw it, abusing some poor tree during one of its walks with
一到
Theodore.
佢棵樹
The expression on that old ninny's face was priceless. But it wasn't funny to look at. Believe me, it was frightening.
Does this knife seem familiar? I didn't find it in your competitor's back, to be clear.
This knife is as blunt as your humor. It's a bosun's knife, but it's not mine. I wouldn't be so careless as to mislay my tools.
哦，唔係佢嘅喎。
Just be quick!
已經收集晒所有證據啦喺度。咁啊，而家就睇下，我而家都好多感嘆號啊！睇下思維，而家多咗好多證據。保羅走咗，相信受到啲輕傷，有新嘅瘀傷。如果有同我做個叫新界就係、西澳多吉爾登係非常想搞掂呢個保羅嘅事業同幸福嘅，佢甚至係不惜僱用呢個罪犯。OK， 仲有新嘅瘀傷。保羅手踭個傷可能喺當時跌落，即係跌倒擦傷嘅，喺個棚屋度搞到。棚屋損壞咗，但係呢三個都唔關事啊。咁睇嚟呢度冇咩特
Just be
別嘢
quick.
要問啦。好啊，咁啊，我都唔玩太耐啦。有啲攰。好，咁我就呢度就玩到嚟呢度先啦。4個符。好，玩到呢度啦。拜拜。